Guan Yu is going to fall off the meta and become less and less used by players in our community, and I'm going to explain why. Before I start to explain why, we first need to understand why he's so popular and has been so popular for over 3 years since he was released. And when you start to look at Guan Yu, you start to realize that he isn't really that special when you look at his skills. First of all, he has one skill that doesn't even apply to open fielding, and 99% of people using Guan Yu uses him in the field. There is probably 1% of you that uses him for rallying, and for that 1% I can say that you are stupid. He brings a little bit of march speed, he brings some attack, he brings some damage factors. Pretty normal stuff. Isn't really that special. But the only thing that makes Guan Yu special is his active skill, where he has an AoE silence effect that lasts for 3 seconds. This effect has kept Guan Yu in the meta for so long and would probably keep in the meta for a very long time as well if Lilith isn't clearly introducing new ways that this silence effect is going to be worse and worse over time. And what do I mean about these clear indicators? First of all, we can look at Boudica, where her expertise skill makes it so that control effects, which includes silence effects, can be dispelled, which makes them completely useless, basically. But then you're like, okay, so there's one commander that can dispel silence effects. So if you use Guan, just hit something else and then Boudica and you're going to silence them instead. Problem solved, right? Not really. Because if you look at the new commander, Liang, he's also supposed to have a dispel effect, but he doesn't just remove the silence, he also deals damage back to you. Okay, so now you remove the silence effect and you're also getting punished for using someone that silences the enemy. Okay, and we also can see this effect existing in armaments right here. When the wielder's troop is afflicted with a control effect, it has a 10% chance of resisting the effect and dealing direct damage to 3 nearby enemy troops. Again, here we have another skill that removes silence effects and deals damage back to you. So if these type of stuff gets introduced more and more into the game, eventually people are not going to be using Guan, because why would you use someone that is going to punish your own march, if that makes sense? So right now there aren't a lot of ways that this can happen, but looking at it on a long term, if they keep releasing more and more of these control effects, Guan Yu is probably going to get less and less use by more players, and eventually no one will use him anymore. Which is quite hard to believe because he's been in the meta for so long now, so it would also make sense for Lilith to try and put him aside, because he's been used for so long now. That is at least what I believe. I would love to hear what you guys think about this, or if you believe that I'm completely wrong, or if you agree with me. And if you like these type of videos, you can also subscribe for more. And that's all for now. Goodbye, guys.